Hello, everybody. Oh, well, you can have it if you want. No, seriously, you just gotta let me know. I'll buy you a drink, Dan. Am I on now?
Yeah.
All right. Hello, everybody. We're here watching the Division 2 Grand Final between JT Hart and Any Danger. They've not started yet. And on the left, we have Stall playing Geelong Guns in the semi-final of Div 1. We've got Daniel Thorpe playing Mick Reedon, which are two freak show players. And Thorpe is trying to figure out how to solve the red puzzle here. Tragically, the Pool Hub are not in the finals on account of immense, well, shitness, to be frank. So I'm here doing commentary rather than playing. Sad times, sad times. But anyway, good on everyone who actually is good enough to make finals. You know, the non-spastics out there. Alright, so Thorpe's fouled, and now Mick Reedon is... It just looks like he's going to play a turnover and leave Thorpe really tight to this red. Whatever he comes up with will probably be pretty good. Mick Reedon's quite the tactician. Yeah, real nice. So he's played the turnover and he's also nudged his balls a little bit to... Oh, and Thorpe's failed to play the turnover back. So Thorpe's well behind now in this frame. certainly not out of it. Obviously, all his balls are on, but this one on the right and the black. But Mick Reed sort of got him at his mercy at the moment. If Mick doesn't make a mistake, then it's going to be very hard for Thorpe to win. Yeah, that's a nice shot. Real nice shot. Yeah, Thorpe's on some balls, but to actually get this frame one, he's got so much work to do. I think he's going to have to burn another ball here, pot this, and then play the turnover on the right-hand side. Just to have something going on. And if he does that, it could be his last shot. Because Mick's balls are all on now. Obviously he's got work to do. It's not, no gimmies, but certainly gettable. Yeah, so Thorpe's just tried to make something happen there. I don't mind it. It's gone really badly, but yeah, he's given it the big whack to try and sort of introduce variance into the frame a bit, where he's sort of in a really difficult to win position, and it's unfortunately not gone his way. However, Mick's wary of the fact that if he gives Thorpe a go here, which he hasn't, that's a good shot by Mick. So he's missed the pot but covered the red on the left hand side, because let's say hypothetically he doesn't cover the red on the left and Thorpe's on this ball at the top, Thorpe can get himself in a really good position by potting all his balls and putting the black over the hole, attempting the skill shot, and if he fails over the hole, and Mick's under a lot of pressure to get his balls, which you'd still sort of expect him to do. But anyway, Mick's still in control. Thorpe's trying to wrestle it back. Oh, Dan the man, CueballTV himself is up on the right hand side. Great shot by Thorpe, by the way. Now he's in a position where he's back. Like, he's back in the frame, he can win again. The black is on. And yeah, Mick's balls are tough to get right now, and Thorpe's balls are still inaccessible, but it's more possible than it's been before. So I wonder if Mick will have a go here. If he considers he's under enough pressure that he sort of has to. Well, under enough pressure in that Thorpe can get back in the frame. Because if he rolls this yellow into the left and he's able to get up for the yellow that's under the red and get the white out, he's actually got a pretty nice link up. It's all in this shot really. He's got to get the white high enough, but not too high, and it looks like he's gone too high. He wanted the white just down maybe 2 inches so that he can still pot this ball on the left. I imagine he's not happy with this. Because yeah, if he could just play that ball under the red and get the white out, the frame's over. So Dan is playing Sean Stone. I believe Sean lives in Bendigo, but I'm not certain about that. He's always hanging out with the Bendigo lads. That's what makes me think about that he's from Bendigo. He's a great guy, Sean. Most people around here are great guys. Yeah, Mick's really lost the white. So it's only getting harder. He's got to play some sort of containing safety here to really leave Thorpe no shot, so that he can get another chance to make something happen. It's not bad by Mick. Thorpe always has the option to play a safety where he leaves the white in the top half of the table, and Mick's got no real shot, but he needs to gain some sort of value from that. Thorpe is very aggressive, so he's just looking at any way to get this red out on the left-hand side, but I think the safety is the shot here. But let's see what he decides to do. What he decides to cook up. Alright. Dan's in. Sean's got the first visit here. He's decided the yellows are the balls. Yeah, Thorpe's going for this. This is nutso. Oh no, he's played the turnover. Oh, that's a really smart shot. Sorry. I didn't even see that. And that was sort of the obvious shot. He looks annoyed because he's left Redden's in a position where he's got the double as an option. The two things that could go wrong there was the red being far enough out that the yellow could squeeze under it and go in, and the other one was Mick being on the double. This is such a hard shot, but it's a shot Mick is certainly capable of getting. And he's missed it. Now Thorpe is licking his lips. He's got the tap-ins, just ultimate tap-ins. You cannot mess these up. It's actually impossible. Unless you land straight on this, I suppose, which he kind of has, but I would have loaded that previous shot he just played with a ton of side to go just below the line of the shot so that he could go off the side rail and get up, but whatever, doesn't matter. Thorpe gets these and it's going to be a 1-all, it looks like. They must be playing on two tables. Yeah, they are, I see now. Currently Ace O'Keefe is playing Gus DeGiorgio on the other table. So now it's 1-all. This is a race to 7 on the left-hand side. I believe it's a race to 7 on the right as well. Between JTR and Any Danger. Yeah, race to 7. Dan, I looked away for a bit, but I think Dan played the double there on his last shot. Now he's played a containing safety there to promote his ball and not leave Sean much. But he's actually played it pretty rubbish because the red is not set up well. He under. So he overhit it slightly. It looked like he wanted to set the red up from the middle and just leave the white on the top rail, but he's overdone it a bit. Now Sean's just keeping it tight here. It's going to be a bit of back and forth here because the black is totally dead for Sean. All these other balls go, but the black is dead. So if he's making an out, he's going to want to be in a position where he can pot a ball and nudge the black out. Whereas Dan, all his balls suck. So he's just buying time, trying to get into a position where he can remove enough, or try to get Sean to overcommit so that the yellows are moved out of the way. Because once all the yellows are gone, the reds just all go. It all go quite easily, apart from this ball on the right, which is a little awkward. So yeah, Sean's got to be aware of this and not just pop balls. He's potted one, but he's got angle here to go into the black. Dan's playing right now, and he hasn't showed me how to change the names. So on the left, it's Thomas O'Keefe playing Matt. No, I don't even want to attempt to pronounce Matt's surname. Top of the fact that it's not. Show the other table, please, Div 1. Can't do that. It's a Div 2 Grand Final, Kiara, so we're gonna give them all the TV time they deserve. Yeah, it's just going to be one table for Div 1 and then the others. The whole Div 2 final is going to be played on this one table, so we're going to get to watch every minute of it. Alright, Dan's decided he's going to start chipping away at his balls. Yeah, I don't like what he did there. He could have screwed back a bit. If he wanted to get all aggressive and have a go, could have screwed back a tad and got on the ball to below and smashed into the two above. He's going to play a double here instead. If he gets this, which he didn't, if he got that, he then could have played the shot I just mentioned where you smash this ball into the bottom left and flick the white up into those two under the black. Play a little promotional shot. Either way, I like Dan's position because the black is still tied up. When the black's... So when a ball is tied up, a critical ball is tied up for either player, and you have balls near that ball, and your opponent doesn't, you're in a good position. Because it's easier for you to pot one of them balls and get a nice nudge to promote things and change the sort of layout of the table. Sean, in order to do that, he's got to travel the white a fair distance. So it's just a bit harder. And that's a good shot by Dan, by the way. I don't think he intended that. I think he wanted to pot it. But that result is really good for Dan. Because I don't think this turnover's on. If it is, then it's less good of a shot. Nice shot by Tom O'Keefe there. He's played his red off the yellow. On top of that, he's put the yellow in a pretty awkward position for Matty. Matty V, we call him because, well, no one wants to attempt to pronounce his surname because it's just ridiculous. It's one of those, you know, foreign surnames that just, like, shouldn't exist. Just choose a normal one, all right? Be Matty Smith, all right? Then we can say your name. Instead of Matty Van Helsenblocken von Scheidenberg or whatever it is. Yeah, so the turnover was on the right-hand side, and Sean played it. He played a good white, just the yellow floated to the rail, which he wouldn't have wanted, but still the turnovers put him in a decent spot. And Dan is setting the black up. I would not be doing this. Oh, that's gone horribly too. So now Sean can just play a safety. He can just hit the ball at the top left. He can just hit that, just sort of three-quarter ball, leave Dan nothing and have all these balls set up, because now the black's on. If Dan instead just avoided setting the black up, hit the other ball that's near the yellow to the centre, he just hit that ball, just waited, I think he'd be in a better position than he is now. Yeah, Sean's played the exact shot I just spoke about, and now Dan's got to find a safety. He's got one, to be fair. He can hit the ball on the bottom below the black and leave the white down here. And if he doesn't leave the... Ooh, is he playing that? I think he's playing that. Hope he's not cutting this back. Unless he gets it, then great shot. No, yeah, he's playing the safety. Yeah, great shot, Dan. But yeah, I think Dan would have... And he's covered the black too. That's a great shot. So Dan with that awesome shot he's just played is now back in control of the frame. But yeah, I still disagree with his shot selection earlier, but that's a great shot. He's back in it. Unless he saw this ahead of time, in which case... Dan the genius wizard. I feel I need to mention, if Sean gets that, which he didn't even go for, if he got that to the centre, he actually had a chance at winning the frame. He could have put the yellow to the top left, came out to the centre, put the ball to the centre and screwed back and played the back to the bottom left. But that's not it didn't look like he even attempted the pot there. So I'm Dan, I'm playing a safety here. On this ball that is, you know, on the sort of bottom left. Just nick off that, leave the white safe. Just because there's no reason to really attempt anything crazy here when you've got this easy safety opportunity. That's what he's going to play. Oh, hello, Franco. Sorry, it's not Kiara, it's Franco, just using Kiara's account. And g'day, Mike. I know what you think is cringe, but it's probably your hairdo. Sean has fouled there, and now Dan, this is where it's time. It's time to go. Jason Smiley. He could have joined me on the commentary, but he's got to leave. See you, mate. Could have played with us on the weekend. Played with the mighty Pool Hub. Well, you know what? I'm probably going to have to stop calling us the mighty Pool Hub when we got spanked this weekend, and not in a good way. Not in an enjoyable way. All right, Dan, do you play the plant here, or do you... he's Reece Godden. Probably, hopefully not saying goodbye to me. Nope, he is. See you, Reece. I'm just going to be forever alone here on the commentary. Yeah, man. Yep, I like this one. Dan, nice shot. Let's play this, come up. Oh, Dan, you played that horrendously. What have you done? There were two options there. You play screw back and come off this side rail and get on that. Or you load it with top and maybe a smidgen aside to come up inside it. As it is, the white's traveling here. This could be costly. He's going to have to play a real nice black. And this shot's not easy either. I've been just commenting on the Div 2 final. I've not really commented on the frame on the left-hand side. But Matty V's got a black here to get them. Oh, Dan's actually gotten a bit of a result there. He's missed that. But left Sean a pretty nice shot, Matty, by the way. Stole a 3-1. So Gus beat... So Gus beat Ace on the left-hand side there. Well, not on the left-hand side. You guys can't see it. So 3-1 to Stall. And Nathan Harris in the comment, Hub not making finals, completely unacceptable. We agree, Hammer. It's actually embarrassing, shameful, just all-round abysmal performance by the Hub. We were all out of form. We all played horrible. No excuses. Well, unless you include mental retardation as an excuse, in which case we have that one. But no, it's just horrendous. Right, and Sean's in a... I like his position. He's just got to play this... These pockets are really accepting, so this is a real easy shot, and he's just got to screw back past the middle pocket, and he'll have an easy black. So Dan a costly shot where he hit the black instead of getting neat position on his last ball. Alright, so left-hand side we have Kiki Singh, I think you pronounce his surname. Nice shot by Sean. Kiki Singh playing... I can't see... Oh, Ronnie George. Oh yeah, you can see his face on stream actually. Yep. Any danger, go 1-0 up on JT Hart. I think these results automatically update, so I don't need to do anything. Poor Dan, he's feeling bad, Mr. CueballTV. Oh, can you update the names, please, Dan? I don't know how to. It's Ronnie George and Kiki Singh. All right, Ronnie's at the table. Looks like a dry break from Kiki. No, they're going to 7. Yeah, the teams agreed that all play races to 7. Oh, sorry, they didn't tell Dan. So Dan didn't know, but everyone on the left-hand side it's to 7, not to 4. So you know we're in for the long haul over there. All right, to break on the right-hand side we have. Oh, I don't know this fellow's name. But we've got Vaughan Burke playing, and a guy who I don't know. There you go, Paul Mulder. Alright, well, I might comment on the left-hand side frame primarily for this one. Kiki's decided to go the Reds. And the Reds... The biggest problem with these two balls on the right-hand side, just above the middle pocket, neither of them really go anywhere, barring a double. So Kiki's going to be looking to address those to make progress in the frame. On the right-hand side, Paul's gone for the yellows, and he's landed in a position that's, I think he can pinch pocket and screw back into the pack if that's what he wants to do. The break from him was pretty shocking. It's hard to break on these tables because they're really damp and slow, just because of the humidity and all this. But the racks are real good. So if you just hit the break all right, you're going to get lovely spreads like on the left-hand side. But Paul clearly hit it horrendously. All right, Berkey's at the table on the reds. And you don't really want to be doing anything until you got a chance to split these balls up in the middle. So I wonder if he'll just sit around and wait. Oh, Kiki's missed a ball, real bad miss too, and killed his ball. Now Berkey's opted to pot that. For no real value, he's landed in an awkward spot. I can't see the chat right now, so sorry if anyone's saying anything. I don't have the screen up. I'm trying to see how to bring it up. I don't know how to work Dan's technology here. No, I can't see it. I might bring it up on my phone so I can read the chat. Vaughan's playing a double here, which he's got. Nice shot. I don't know what value he's gained from it. He might play... There might be a plant on here. He might have a dip at that. If he gets the plant, suddenly, he's cooking a little bit. He's in a spot where he can start making things happen. But at the moment, it looks pretty tricky. Oh, there's Reese with his heartbreak. Yeah. I'm as shattered as you are, Reese. It's hard to deal with. As I've been saying all weekend, it sucks to suck. And the hub were sucking more than a Thai massage parlour this weekend. Nice shot, Berkey. I really like that shot. That's a great shot. He's set up a lot of his balls there. He's got him in positions where they're close to the problem, so we can pot him and give some nudgerino to the centre. FTH, Shane, this weekend, everyone did that. Everyone. We copped it from all angles, into all possible holes. It was the disaster. Some people out there will know what FTH means, and it's a pretty standard insult at this point. All right, Berkey back at the table. What's the plan? I don't mind just nicking off one of these reds and setting everything up. I think it's time. I think it's time to do it. And you also stare your opponent down as you do it, because you're basically saying get them or lose to your opponent, which is quite the thing to say. Oh, Kiki's had a fair crack there. No, he's decided not to do that. He's not as much of a risk taker as I am. Fair enough. This guy doesn't go to the roulette table and put 10 grand on black. That's for sure. Here's Dan's back. He's got himself a beverage, even though I offered to buy him one. Yeah. What's the score of the other semi? Donnie, you can just look up 8-ball stats. So just type in, the number 8-ball stats, and then click on the Wimmera friendly 8-ball invitational. Oh, actually, you know what? Tell you what, I'll do you a favour and I'll read it out because Dan's brought it up. Shark Squad are down 2-0 to Hit and Hope. Jake McCartney won. Fair enough. And Paul Dunn beat George Zamoya. Currently, Mitch Adams is playing Steve Halliday and JR played Justin Kennedy. But yeah, just 8 and then ball stats, and you can look up the results yourself. The live results are entered into that website. Alright, Berkey's decided to pot a ball and there's... oh shit, I don't know what happened on the left hand side, but Ronnie's in a lot of trouble. I don't know how that happened. Yeah, no, Ronnie's on the yellow. Oh yeah, Dan's about to add some... There we go, we've got the science here. Ronnie, I think to actually hit a yellow, he's got to go this way, as in down towards the bottom of the table. I don't know how you judge off the jaw, but I think that's all he can... Oh no, this might be on. I didn't think this was on. If this is on, yeah, this is a bit of an awkward shot. He's got to play it with a bit of... I don't like how he played that. He needs to play that a tad harder, and I would have put a smidgen of bottom on it, so that you screw off the ball and you're more likely to get Kiki below and not on. What Ronnie did just, well, handed Kiki the frame basically, and now it's going to be 3-all. And yeah, I think it's fair to call that a pretty bad shot by Ronnie. He won't be happy with it. All right, Berkey, this is his extraction shot, I think. I'm certainly taking this on. Hopefully he does. Yeah, there's a lot of spots you can hit where both balls just come out nicely. So, and that's one of them. Great shot, Vaughan. His next shot. Both are a little awkward. He probably has to take the middle now. He's got to play this with a bit of finesse. Because the tables play really slow this weekend, playing this to the middle and screwing off the top bottom rail here is very difficult. So I doubt he'll do that. Yeah, it looks like he's playing this and trying to come out for the ball to the bottom left, I reckon. Ball into the same pocket. Just a bit of a stun. He's played that real not. He's gotten so lucky there. Well, yeah, I mean, he's missed his line by, I mean, like 1 or 2 degrees, really. If he slides past it, he's perfect, but as it is, he's landed really good. Shane Voch just told me to stop talking shit. Can't do it, Shane. It's in my nature. Come join me if you want. No, actually, don't do that. We do not want Shane Voch on the commentary. That's the last thing we want. Lovely shot, Vaughan. Just play that real nice off the 2 rails there. Now he's got a pretty simple black to get his team back to 1-all. So on the left-hand side, we've got Greg Santuccioni. That sounds like it could be correct. And Danny Heaver. Playing to see which team goes in with the... Oh, Vaughan, that's shocking. That was a tap-in. Oh, dear. Oh, dear. It's a really nice out until then, Vaughan. He had that one nice rub, but that's inexcusable. Not only that, these pockets are huge, so it was actually kind of hard to miss that. But Vaughan found a way. And now there's tap-ins for Paul to get his team 2-0 ahead in this epic final on the right-hand side. Oh, was that a miss? I looked away for 2 seconds and he's missed it. All right, well, apparently they weren't tap-ins. I spoke a little soon, but he's gotten away with a bit. Vaughan's got to go off the top rail, and he might be able to just... Yeah, it looks like he's able to straighten this up enough to come under that yellow and hit the black. Maybe hit the rail on the side before the black. But yeah, if he hits it as well, he's going to be able to promote the black and put the pressure on Paul. That looks good. That's awesome. Vaughan has made up for the tap-in black that he missed before, and now he's pumped up and his team's flying. All right, Danny Heaver looks like he's on the reds here, and he's setting up his 2 problems down here. Yeah, the plant wasn't quite on, but here goes. Greg's got a chance here. Greg's back at the table, and if he gets his first pot, I think he'll play the ball to the right-hand side, go for the cut. It's a tough shot, but if you get it, you're just going to be on, and you're going to have tap-ins to win the frame. So. This is the shot that dreams are made of, this one. Dream or nightmares, because if you miss it, reds aren't that tricky. Oh, that looks alright. Never mind. That was terrible. Yeah, I think if he got the right line, I think that pace was good. It would have gone, but he would have been too low. I don't know. There's no reason to do it that soft. They're also introducing rolls into the table. The tables are rolling really well, but anyway, the advantage of that shot and why I liked it so much was he's now made it so the black only goes into one pocket. Oh, we're missing we're on the wrong table on the left-hand side there. Oh, that's a shock and break, Charlie. I think it's a foul. Yeah, it was a foul break. One potted and one went past. I'm going to repeat what I said before. The racks rack the balls real well. It's pretty hard to foul break unless you hit it like, you know, like Charlie just did. Yeah, I like that shot on the left hand side by Danny there. Well, I mean, if he gets it, he can have a go at going game, and he's missed it, and he's made us have the black only go into one pocket. So Greg should get these though. The tricky shot is his next one, especially where he didn't. I don't think he thought about this too much, because he could have played that plant and just screwed back a little with the white just to get straighter on the yellow to the middle. If he did that, then he could get to the right hand side of that ball he's just played and come under the black and play it to the same pocket. The way he went was just a bit harder. Like, he had to land quite precise on this ball to the middle off that ball, which he's not done, and now he's behind. Like, he's got to come up with something pretty special here. And I think it's just because that first shot, he just didn't really think about where he needed to be. Focused too much on playing the plant and didn't think about position. Yeah, he's had to go for full Hollywood supercut there. And yeah, unfortunately, much like Hollywood at the moment, he's burnt it down to embers. Just like his chances in this frame have been burnt down. Yeah, I feel like there was a clever way to say what I just said, but that's certainly not what came out of my mouth. Oh, that's just garbage. That shot had stink lines coming off it. Yeah, I mean, Danny's in a good spot here, but he basically just came to the table and decided to do nothing, and give Greg a chance to set his ball up and maybe even pot it off some doubles. So, also if he can play it in or over this top right pocket, top right as we see it, well, I guess just top as we see it, like north. If he gets it over that pocket and stops the black going into that hole, it creates problems for Danny. He's hit it too hard. I mean, it's kind of. I mean, things happen there. I think that shot was good for Greg. Not how I would have played it though. Let's go, Charlie. I agree. Let's go, Charlie. Charlie's a great bloke. If you haven't met Charlie, you're missing out. Charlie's a legend. Yeah, his personality is much better than his breaking, from what we saw earlier. That shot, by the way, that Danny just played helped Greg a fair bit, I think. He needs to play a snooker now, I think. Unless this red goes under, but I doubt it does. We've got a bad angle to see it, but honestly, even if this does go under, what is this position? He's on the rail. Can't get on the black. So he's probably trying to replace the yellow here. Yeah. And while this is generally a good position in world rules, it is pretty rubbish in IR. Greg just needs to do that, and now he's winning. Yeah, no, Danny really gave away his advantage in his last visit. He potted more balls than he needed to. If let's say that ball on the left hand side was still there, he could have played it then, and got on the black. But he just potted all his balls, left one left, and as a result, Greg can do what he did. And it's going to take a pretty significant choke here to. Greg, just by the way, he's looking at screwing back here. Don't do that. Put the white further over and play off two rails. And you're landing in an enormous area to get on the black. You just don't underhit it really, and you're going to be down there and you're going to be on it. In order to get the timing right on this shot, there's just so much that can go wrong. He's hit it perfect. Like, he's hit that absolutely pure, but I'm still confident in saying that it's incorrect. Don't do that. Unless you have to, obviously. Alright. Stall of 4-3. I think they're the better team too, so we'll see how this last round goes. The Geelong side have some gun players. They got Mick Reardon and they got Mick Reardon. They got other guys who are handy too, but Mick Reardon's their big gun. Oh wait, oh no, Jake's on the other side. Yeah. Oh, and I mean, everyone can play in that team, so. But yeah, I mean, you look at the other team, you got Daniel Thorpe, you got Gus, you got Joseph Evans, you got Ronnie George, even though he played like a bit of a muppet in his last frame. Ronnie's a good player. Alright, back to Division 2. We've got, I believe, Charlie at the table. Yeah, this, you got to make sure not to kill the yellow. He's played that nice. So he overhit that a bit so that the yellow came back out and didn't stick on the rail. He's got distance working against him here, but actually, yeah, sort of got to get this pot on the left-hand side, or he's. I don't fancy him. If you get the pot on the left-hand side, you just play in or over on the right-hand side with a little bit of flickage so that you get it in your on the ball to the middle and you got tap-ins. But this is the tester over distance. See if Charlie's eyes are still working. Apparently not. It's alright. He's actually, it's not alright. I think that's his last shot. Danny here just got to play the nick off the yellow to the middle, and it makes the pocket pretty large because the red's approaching the pocket from pretty straight on, so the pocket's basically as big as it can be. Oh, here's Gussie, roommate Gussie, playing Mickey R there. Ooh, Jesus. I don't think this goes. Yeah, Danny's over mayoed that, over peppered, over sauced, over egged the pudding, however you want to say it, really. Gussie stroking his shaft. He's actually very good at that. He's got so much practice. Yeah, okay. That's I mean, that's going to make the frame take another, I don't know, 6-8 minutes or so. But it sort of means Danny can't win unless Charlie makes an egregious error. Charlie, just set up your ball on the top rail here and snooker, and you're going to win, basically. You hit it over near your ball on the left-hand side. Just get as close as that spot. Oh, don't pot this. Charlie, don't pot that. Okay, well, now that you've potted it, don't pot anything else. Don't pot anything else, Charlie. Charlie, don't do it. Don't do it. Miss it for your fans. Okay, the fans are cheering that shot on. they're glad Charlie missed this. But Reds are in a good spot. Well, they can be. Just play this off the top rail, and if you wedge the wide in there, nah, Charlie's still in an advantage because he'll set. Oh, that's actually a great shot. That's a great shot. But Charlie still has the 2 or 3 rail shot here. You just cut the yellow. Just the yellow right below the white right now. You just cut it towards the left and swing the right round off 2 or 3 rails and just leave the white in the top left corner of the table. And red's going to have no shot and all your balls are going to be on. That's what Charlie should be looking at here. But instead it looks like Charlie, he's got potting fever right now and he just wants to put as many balls in holes as quickly as possible. Which is, well, I don't know, he's played a snooker, but he's played it, well, he's tried to play a snooker, but he's played it on a ball that was already on. Just set up the hard ball, mate. Make life easy for yourself. Now Danny can, I mean, just get the red in a potable position and the pressure is straight back on Charlie. So yeah, Gus Giorgio and Mick Reardon, the 2 best players from each side. In fact, Gus is actually the best player in the room. Oh no, Jake's here. Gus is actually the 2nd best player in the room. He's the best single ball potter in Australia, according to, well, I don't know who originally said it, but everyone says it. I don't think it's quite true. It's probably Jimmy Della or someone, but still, fun to say. Nice shot, Charlie. By the way, that was the time to pot it. Well done. So Charlie's just a genius. He was just he knew this would happen somehow, and he knew he'd be left fat on it, while his opponent's ball is completely dead and there's no pressure on him. The way Charlie is. Oh, so Dan's just asked if you take the top one first. If I'm Charlie, yes. If I'm me, no. I play this ball to the middle and come around off two or three rails to try and get down there. But yeah, Charlie's just. That's not. Yeah, Charlie's used 2 rails. It would have been handy to introduce the third there. But yeah, that shot needed to be much harder. Now I think Charlie's still advantaged in this frame. It depends a lot on the shot, obviously. It depends pretty much entirely on this shot, but I think this shot's more likely to go right than wrong. Charlie just gets this over the rail and doesn't leave his opponent much of a shot. He's going to be winning. And he's potted it. Great shot. Great shot, Charlie. The shot is about the same shot as he played earlier, and he missed it by maybe 15, 20 degrees. So let's hope he can do a bit better here. But if he misses, Red are going to have a tough shot anyway, so just play it pocket weight. Ooh, Mick's played a plant there, which has gone wrong, and Gus has got bulls that he's going to get. I don't see any issue for him. They all link up pretty nice, actually. And he gets to work his way down the table as well. Inner over, Charlie. He missed it in the same way he missed the shot before. He's overcut it by a mile. However, there's a tough shot by Red. I think if you read... oh, Gussie. Oh, I didn't like that at all. I think Gus got that way too thick. Because he could have come between those 2 yellows and tried to land on options. Instead, what has he got? He's got to thin cut this to the middle and come down this end of the table. Oh, she's going this way. Ooh. Oh, okay. I mean, this is either going to go really good or really bad. Okay, I was wrong. It went kind of in between. But anyway, I didn't like that shot. I think you just play the snooker. You just nick off the red and snooker behind the black, and then make Charlie go up and down. And even if he hits it, you might have a shot on your ball. Big shot by Gussie. He's played it nice. I can't tell if he's on this ball. If he's on this ball to the top left, he's kind of on easy street. Otherwise, he's got to manufacture something here. It's all because of his first shot, Gussie's. It was just not great. Charlie just needs to sort of kill the black, leave the white on the rail, and he's played that okay. No, actually, that's probably all he could do. No, Gussie was on that, and so Gussie's gone a little far there. If he played a wicker bottom, he would have been on the underside of the red, or just generally in a better position, but he wanted to make sure of the pot, so... And since he is the best single ball potter in Australia, or even the universe, maybe, I mean... I think he can just roll this in and then smash one of those balls on the bottom. Alright, Charlie. How's your back double game? These shots are not super difficult, especially when the middle's this big, but how tough is it in a grand final? I imagine a lot more difficult than it normally would be. Good thing about this though, if you get the pace right, you can leave a oh my god, Gus misses the ball. You'd never think he'd miss. I guess he's trying to lose his title as best single ball potter in the universe. Oh, Charlie, you got the inside jaw. By the way, that's a natural in off there. I reckon if he got that, he was straight in off. He had to play that with bottom. He didn't even recognise it. So lucky for him, he's missed that. Bottom or top to avoid the in-off. Alright. You wouldn't think it's possible to miss this black, but I've seen weirder things. Oh, so apparently on the left-hand side, they're just playing on one table now. So we're going to get to watch the entire end of this match, and it looks like Gussie's lost this frame. I think Mickey R is going to get these. Mickey R. I'm sure that's what he gets called by his fellow, I don't know, mates, whatever. No, I think he's straight enough that he can get on these. Bit of screw back. Loves to screw, this bloke. Gus is shattered. He's thinking, what a donkey. How have I messed those up? They were just tap-ins. Anyway. Yep. He's going to swing out for the black to the right middle, I think. He's just checking now if it goes. No, I think he's just checking how tight it is. Because, I mean, if it swims in, you just play pretty average position, make sure of the pot. If it needs work, you try and get as close to it as possible. Oh, he's missed that. Oh, my God. This is a choke fest on the left-hand side. Mamma mia. These two would not do well in a Thai massage place with all the choking they're doing. Oh, my God. I can't tell if Gus needs to play the plant here or if he can sneak by. He can sneak by, this game's over, but he's got to play the plant. It's at least slightly difficult. What's he looking at? Is he looking at a safety? Gus told me the other day he wants to start playing faster. Apparently he's not willing to try and make that happen. He's just content with playing as slow as Peter Ebden over here on the left-hand side. Yep, he's yeah. Guess he's just wanting as much TV time as possible. He wants to make sure he gets the full 15 minutes of fame, not just a small percentage of it. Yep, yeah. I mean, the phone could have been over by now, but, Gus is just making sure of it. Yeah, he's gonna... Oh, what are you doing? You don't play that, surely. Drop in, Gus. What are you thinking about? There you go. He's playing it. Gus, what are you doing? Alright, I mean, it's fine, you can play this, but should have been played already. What's the wait? Alright, no, actually, I found a good way to make the time go quicker. Hear that, ladies and gentlemen? That's the sound of liquid courage, as they say. Delicious. I might start calling it a commentary enhancer. Nice safety there by Ron on the left-hand side. In all seriousness, I think he tried to pot it, but I think he was right to just set it up. All right, Gussie made short work of that in record time for him. Oh, Vo Dullock. Is this the guy who runs Geelong? I recognise that name. Yeah, right. I've got to ask him if I count as an intermediate, because if I do, then he owes me $30. Because it's $30 for intermediate centre and $60 for, other people. People who are actually good at the game. Yeah, Oh, wait, is Ron on red? No, that was Vo. Yeah. Ron's on the yellows. Wait, what? Oh, no, Vo's on the yellows. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, you know what? We can't blame me for that. It's actually entirely Dan's fault. Dan had the colours mixed up there. So, yeah, Vo's on the yellows here, which means he's a favourite here. Yeah, he can. Yeah, I reckon. I've never seen him play before, but I reckon he should be getting him now. Because the only issue is the ball below the black. That's a little awkward to land on. He's he's got plenty of balls around it to sort of get on a nice position, or else, Thorpe's smashed that break. Wowee. I feel sorry for his cue. Man. And yeah, he's got no reward for that sledgehammer break there. I reckon time to pull up, though. Just, yeah, overcut it. No, actually, overcutting it was wrong. I would have tried to nestle the white in near the yellow and black. Yeah, actually, given Ron a fair chance to get the black out, because I mean it's very difficult to land on the black to the left middle. I don't know, that's what he's going to try and do, I guess. I don't know how you do this, Ron. You need to be closer to the red, I reckon. I disagree, Dan. Dan says rail first with a lot of left-hand side, but that's gonna. The harder you hit it, the more it's gonna stun, which will just make the white go. Oh, he's just set it up. Yeah, just foul. That's I mean, it's a bold strategy. We'll see how it works out for him. He's done the full disrespect. He's basically stuck his middle finger up to Vo and said, "I don't think you're good enough, mate. I'm even going to give you a ball in hand." Nice safety there by Thorpe. Yeah, again, I've never seen Vo play, but I mean, you're in Div 2, you're in the final. I can't see these getting messed up. Geez, you can see all the flies on the table, can't you? Just flying around all over the place. There've been a lot of flies on balls this weekend. They're just deliberately trying to put everyone off because, you know, well, I don't know if you know this, but flies are actually massive wankers. Anyone who's encountered flies probably knows this, and I don't need to tell you this. Alright, but anyway, 2-all. This is what we want. This is what we want in the... Oh my god, what are you doing? Yeah, okay. Oh yeah, the flies. Ha! Yeah, the flies, they're doing their best. They're doing their best to be massive pricks. 2-all on the right. 5-3 on the left. And Guy Mellon. Guy Mellon. Surname is Mellon. You know, when there's an old saying, when life gives you melons, you may be dyslexic. I think Confucius said that. That's a nice shot there by the torpedo. Yeah, guys got two major problems here, and the black's not easy for him. Whereas Thorpe, the balls kind of go nice. So yeah, big pressure for Guy. He's got to make something happen this visit. Whether that's killing one of Thorpe's balls somehow, getting the ball in the way. Or just getting them. Oh, I don't know how you get them. You sort of got to triple the ball on the left-hand side below the black. So no easy task. Oh, delicious liquid courage here. That's a nice putt. Yeah, he's still got a lot of work to do. See what he can cook up here. What do you reckon, Guy? What do you fancy? Thorpe's just getting ready, chalking his cue. Looking away, pretending he doesn't care. Nah, I don't really give a damn. Yeah, whatever. It's typical Sunday for me, you know, in the final, whatever. Or semi-final. Oh, now he's interested again. Yeah, I wonder what my player's going to do. Oh, he spotted that? Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. No, nice. What's your next trick, Mr. Opponent? Oh, no, I'm looking over at Gussie now. Gonna have a swig of beer. Oh, yummy. Good VB. Alright, I'm going to stop pretending I know what Thorpe is thinking now. Guys, I think he has to play the triple I mentioned before. I don't really see any other shot, but it's a big one. Sort of thing that's going to get a lot of cheers if he gets it. Alright, and on the right we've got Danny Case, I think it's pronounced, and Zach Blackford. Some freaking bizarre names on this right hand side, I gotta say. What is a Blackford? Black. No idea. Oh, the double was on. Oh, well, Jesus. I had no idea. Thought that had to be triple. So I've just been saying the wrong rubbish whole frame. But anyway, now that that's been played, the turnover is going to be Thorpe's shot. I wonder if he flicks it in with a ton of left. Try and get the white below the black in this red, sort of towards the middle of the table and snooker. Because I think that's the shot. The other option is trying to nick off the red and pop the yellow and leave the... Oh, okay. No, he's decided he's going to pop this first and get the white in a better position. I mean, that's a great shot. But I don't know why he did it. It just seemed unnecessary. I suppose it was kind of free. No, actually, that shot's just awesome. And that's why these guys are in the finals and the Pool Hub are on the bench commentating right now, because we don't play shots like that. We play dumb, silly little safeties. Alright, so he's going to pot this ball and then probably swing the right around on 2 rails, come down for the black to the centre, and yeah, Rob's your mother's brother. No, he's playing this now. Yeah, this is fine. You're confident getting this. This is the right shot. 2 rails, get down on this red now. He's got that in the centre of the hole and landed perfect. Daniel Thorpe, take a bow. You've made them all look easy. Nice shot by Danny there. It's a great shot. It's got him in a great position. Oh geez, he got that thick, but... 6-3. You know what? I'm calling it. It's over. Stall of 1. Geelong guys can't come back. It's just too much firepower on this stall side. They've got Matty V. I mean, look at that beard. See that beard? So intimidating. He just looks like a bikie. Like if you're loose to him, you think he's gonna go out, slash your tires, and then you're gonna get unalived and be floating down some river somewhere. There he is, scary bloke. I hope he plays in those shades. Plays with them on. Oh, Thorpe practicing his technique there. Anyway, if you're at home watching, I recommend you rewind 10 seconds and look at what Thorpe just did. All right, I'll be back shortly, ladies and gentlemen. I'll leave you with the commentary of Dan, which means nothing will be said. I have returned. Hello, everybody. Joseph Evans and Tom O'Keefe. Joseph is a bit of a freak show, actually. And when I say freak show, I don't mean because of his appearance he could join the freak show. I mean he's a very good player. Though both of those things could be true, actually. But yeah, he'll probably get these, and he'll probably get them very quick, because Joseph is not here to put socks on caterpillars, alright? He wastes no time. He's no Gusta Giorgio. As for the other final, by the way, Sharks got Hit and Hope. Hopefully after this final on the left ends, we can move them onto the stream table. Hopefully they'll be okay with doing that. But yeah, Joseph has a back double, and he's got to sneak past the red to get on this yellow to the centre. Oh no, he could hold. Oh my god, I hate this kid. He's actually a massive wanker too. He's just so full of himself. That's a joke. I can't even pretend that's true. He's very modest, very polite, and very good. Yeah. Oh, he's going in the right pocket. Nah, he's changed his mind. He didn't even... Oh, no, he's thinking about it. I'm like, Jesus. Yeah. You don't even get up and readdress. No, he's decided on left. I think he might screw this back to avoid the in-off. Yep. And lovely shot. Center of the pocket. That's a great shot. I'll be back, everyone. I'm going to go... First of all, call Joseph a wanker, and then ask if the other final can shift onto this spare table. I'll be right back. Hello, hello. All right, I'm back. I think and hope we're still live. If we're not, then I'm sitting here talking to myself, which, well, to be fair, I do most of the time anyway, because, you know, it's the only way I can be assured of intelligent conversation. But, you know, it's not good to bring that sort of shit up. I don't know what the scores are. Actually, no, I do know how to operate this. I press this button. Ah, there we go. All right, so 3-2 to Any Danger. And we've got Vicky Rayburn playing Nelson Charter. Nelson looks in okay position, unless Vicky's getting these. Actually, no, Nelson's screwed, because I think Vicky is getting these. Oh, unless she has to play this long. What's she doing? Anyway, sorry, I briefly left to make a depressing Facebook post about how abysmally pathetic the Hub's performance was on this weekend. Oh, Vicky's not hit a rail. That's a disaster. That's a disaster. Nelson, the strawberry farmer himself, has been left another set of gimmies. But, you know, I've watched a fair bit of Nelson play. I've played with him a few times. And I can say with a reasonable amount of confidence that Vicky has not had her last visit. So, you know, all you Any Danger fans out there should be feeling confident, right? I'm joking. Nelson's my good mate, so I like stirring him up a bit. And as it turns out, I was correct. Oh dear. Oh, this isn't Dan's, is it? I can't tell if I'm stealing Dan's drink or not. I better go ask. Yeah, there was a bit of a kerfuffle just before with these two teams. They almost had a full-on blue. They wanted to punch on, but they've resolved it. Basically, apparently the tables they were playing on for Division 2 are a lot quicker than this table that they're on now. The Division 1 tables, I can confirm, played incredibly slowly all weekend. Excellent tables. They roll perfect. The pockets are nice and generous. It's really good tables, but they have been very slow. And so a lot of these guys have been struggling to adjust, and they were thinking, hey, maybe we switch the rest of the final back to the tables we were playing on all weekend. But we want it streamed. We want the final to be streamed. So, you know, in the future you can look back and tell your children, hey, this is the proudest achievement of my life when I played in the final of the Horsham Cup. So, you know, in order to be able to share those memories, they agree that they should continue playing the final on this table. I'll be back. I'm going to leave for a bit. You'll probably see me on the camera. I'll put in some poses for you all. Alright, I got back just in time to witness another defeat for Nelson in a final. Oh dear. Nelson. There's plenty of time to come back though. Yeah, Dan's not happy about it. He just walked over here, he's punched the wall, he's swearing. No, that was a good finish by Vicky there. All credit to her. Oh yeah, that was it. By the way, I just got absolutely grilled by Zach Blackfoot. Blackfoot. Alright? Not Blackford. I was pronouncing his name wrong and he was super angry about it actually. He tried to have a punch on with me, but you know, he backed out because, you know, he saw I'm such a rig and a menace that he didn't want to mess with me. Alright, so on the left-hand side, Stoll playing Hit and Hope for all of the marbles on one table, an intense final. There's so much glory to be had in this comp, and I believe Stoll have never won it. Now that's just a pure guess that I've just made up out of nowhere, but it could be true. And as for Hit and Hope are one of those teams that have they've always been either the best Div 2 team or one of the worst Div 1's teams. But as it turns out, if you put Jake McCartney in your team as well as Mitch Adams, you become just a little bit better, and suddenly you make the grand final. Jake McCartney, for those of you who don't know, he's all right. I mean, he's more of a Chinese 8-ball player, to be honest, but he can still hold a cue in this format of the game. All right, Paul Dunn has just missed a bit of a tap into the centre there, and now the Torpedo is at the table. Daniel Thorpe himself, snooker extraordinaire. Interesting. I wouldn't be doing this, but he is. I would have played the ball in the bottom left and just went into the balls and just seen what happens. But I'm a bit of a loose unit, so I enjoy that sort of craziness. Also, Thorpe is a bit of a wizard, so he's probably going to figure out something a bit better than I could cook up. Wonder what his plan is over here. On the left-hand side, we've got Michael Rubenstein playing Itch. Itch. Like, I mean, if that's a name, I'm shocked. It seems more a verb than a name, but whatever. I don't know. I feel like your parents must have really disliked you if they're going to name you Itch, because they've named you after something that, frankly, everyone hates. But anyway, Itch and Michael Rubenstein, the guy with the most Jewish name on the planet. Good old Michael. I believe Michael's an accountant. You know, that's to be expected, I suppose. And Itch, I don't know what he does, but he's played a nice shot there. Michael's telling me actually he's been playing pretty good this weekend. He's a student of the game. He's been always improving. Right, back to the left-hand side. We've got Thorpe playing Paul Dunn. And he's played... he's played the double to the top left there and tried to extract his ball, but he got a bit unlucky and didn't quite get the extraction right. No, he's missed the ball by a fair bit. But, you know, got a bit of good fortune about him. But he's still in a bit of a really tough spot here. I don't know how he can come up with something here. He's got to use some of those old brain juices to solve this puzzle. Because all the Reds are in pretty good nick if he doesn't do anything. Nice shot there by Ruben on the left there. How didn't you guys make finals, Logan? Well, Dale, look, I'd like to say that it was because of bad luck, you know, poor conditions and all of these sorts of things, but Unfortunately, that would just be a total lie. So instead, I'll be honest and say it's because we all played like a bunch of spastics who, if you'd never seen us play before, you'd probably think this is our first attempt at ever playing the game. That's why we didn't make finals. So yeah, as I said on Facebook, it sucks to suck. You know, I've always got commentary to fall back on. That's a shocker by Paul on the left. Of all the things he could have done, I think leaving your opponent perfectly on their balls is probably not among the things he would have chosen. Oh, okay. I've just got a message from Steve Brosnahan, and he's pointed out that Itch is the designer of 8-ball stats. So he's done a huge service to the pool community by creating one of the best websites for recording pool results and running these tournaments, because it's honestly it's been a bit of a game changer, 8-ball stats. It makes it so much easier to enter the results, and you can see live results and all of this stuff. However, having said that, his name is just silly. And I stand by it. Thorpe's just chopped up there on the left-hand side. Let's see if Paul Dunn can do a bit better than he did in his last visit and not just leave Thorpe tap-ins. But you know, well, as we saw, Thorpe managed to not get those tap-ins. Yeah, just make sure to get up the table. He's played that real nice. He's got options. It's nice to have options. Oh, okay. Bros has also mentioned it in the YouTube comments as well. Alright, Ruben, you're on here. You got tap-tap-tap-a-roo. Oh, bad shot by Paul on the left. Oh, okay, Ruben's missed. But he's still left his balls on, so I still think he's in a really good position this frame. I reckon Paul on the left-hand side now, he's got to play a snooker. And these shots are normally a lot easier to play, but on a slow table, it's a little trickier. He's played it well, though. Good shot, good shot. Yeah, just on a soft table, you really got to get the line nice on that shot. But he's had no issue there. And now the torpedo is going to try and fluke this. Oh, good effort, good effort. And that's the best you can do. Hit the ball, leave it on, so your opponent's got a bit of pressure, and not leave them tap-ins. And he's achieved all of those things. Paul has to play this ball and then probably play the red to the top right pocket, which in a final is a bit of a tester. No, he's tried to get better position, and it's gone. Actually, I think this passes. No, good shot, Paul. I don't think that's at all what he wanted, but it's a good result. You can just tap this into the top left and then cut the ball to the middle and be on the black. Oh no, he's cutting this to the middle. Okay. You know, some people like to live life on the edge, and Paul is one of those people. I mean, when I see Paul, when I look at that face, I'm looking into the eye of a man that's clearly a extreme risk taker. All right, Thorpe. Apparently, Thorpe's a really great snooker player, so this should be no issue. And a bang! Look at him. Did you see him just friggin'... After that shot, he's just got a bit of a spring in his step. Oh, wait, these guys are playing on two tables. I just noticed. I'm actually really disappointed in that because it means we're not going to get the whole final. But yeah, Stoll have gone 1-0 up and now are 2-0. Well, actually, that is a shame for you viewers at home. We're not going to get to see the whole conclusion of this tournament. But, you know, people have lives. They're not going to get back to... Oh, great shot, Ruben. Great shot. Beautiful snooker escape there. Now just the fly's annoying him. Nelson's got rid of it. Hey, time it. You guys time it. Oh my god. Apparently they're playing for sheep stations in Division 2. They've got umpires and timers and all this. Alright, Ruben, just don't underhit this. Oh, that's on the edge. That's on the edge. You couldn't overhit that. So there was no reason at all to hit it that soft. And I can't tell if he's on this. If he is, then he's gotten away with it. There's Gussie there. Gussie just gussing it up over here. More tap-ins, and yeah, I know. I'm just too good. Yeah, no, bad luck, mate. Yeah, I know you tried your best, but you can't deal with me. I'm just too much of a freak show. I was just reading out what they were saying to each other just there. Some quality commentary for you, Logs, if not quality pool. Thanks, Wilco. Try to make up for my poor performance on the table with at least somewhat decent performance in the commentary booth. That's a nice shot there by Ruben. His opponent, Itch, has applauded it. Because now he's got to come up with the goods. And honestly, these reds are gettable. Just play this red to the middle and you can play the red sort of towards above the balk, as in towards us, to the top left, and get on these two. Just got to trickle through a bit on this one. Yeah, that's right where you want to be. Now this is just a straight stun over. Get your white over about on the point where the balk line meets the side rail, and he'll be perfect. But yeah, you got to remember these shots. Oh, he's playing a snooker. I really disagree with this. I understand, keep it tight for finals, but that shot was not difficult. You pop the ball to the left-hand side, and I like it when players take the bull by the horns and really have a dip. But there's nothing wrong in playing a safety if you're feeling a bit jittery about it, especially in a grand final. So nothing against Itch. Yes, Wilco, Drifter is floating around, or drifting around even. I believe he's drank the bar dry. They had to go and get more alcohol, and they personally named him responsible. Alright, Ruben, he's trying to zig and zag this. Zig, zag, and no good. Alright, now Itch with ball in hand can put the white exactly where he had it earlier. Nah, he'll put it a bit straighter, but yeah, so he's going to use this ball to the middle to get on the black, which is fair enough. Actually, what he had before, he could have, off the ball he's on now, he could have rolled it into the top left and gotten the low side of his last ball to the top right, and just came off the side rail and then down for the black in either the bottom left or the right middle. Even as it is, he might do that anyway, because I think that's one of the more natural ways to get onto the black, and you're coming onto it in a line where if you underhit it, you're on the black to the bottom right. If you I said left before, I meant right. If you overhit it, you're on the black to the side rail, to the right hand middle. That's why I like that line, but no, it doesn't look like he's going to do that. He's going to try and use this ball to the middle to get onto it. That means this shot has to be pretty precise. He's got to be on a good spot, and he is. That's a really good position. Yep, nicely played there by Itch. She's got a nice little stun here to float down for the black. Oh, he's played that horribly. When I said stun there, I misread the angle. You need to play a bit of a soft screw. And he's not done that. He's done what I said, which was stun, and it's gone really quite poorly. I don't think that... Looking where the yellow is, maybe the black can sneak under it, but that might be the shot, because you can get a bit fortunate and have the black replace the yellow. Yeah, I think that's what he's looking at there. But yeah, this has to be hit real well. You would have liked to be real straight on these sorts of shots. With these shots where you got to be really precise, you want to make them as easy as possible. Oh, he's hit it good. He's hit it good. Great shot there by Itch. Now, if you're Ruben, you have to play. It's a tough shot. You've got to really thinly hit the yellow to make the yellow basically go exactly where it is now and leave the white to the right of it. To try and either get a stalemate or a shot where your opponent's almost guaranteed to foul if they pot the black. This shot's quite delicate, but it's certainly gettable. You're just super thin cutting the yellow, over cutting it. And you've got to make sure it sits in the way of the black. Although it doesn't look like he's doing that. It looks like he's just going for a full-on fluke, which is, you know, another option, I guess. Yeah, it's not worked out. I think that shot I just spoke about was on. Wilco's called markers in the chat. That's kind of what he attempted, but... Oh, you meant on the black. Yeah, that was on. Yeah, the markers was on. I would have done what Itch did, personally, and yeah. All right, any danger are now 5-2 up. JT Hart are going to have to start producing. So, you know, the players on their team, like, you know, the Dan Lynches of the world, really need to step up and start producing if they want their team to win. All right, here we go. On the left-hand side, we can see... Actually, maybe leave that angle, Dan, on the left-hand side. You can see both tables. Yeah, Stoller 3-0 up. It's a race to 7 there as well. Oh, I've forgotten his name, but he's just played an absolute shocker there. Anthony Hill. Yeah, that was a bit of a stinker. Now, Ronnie George. We call him Ronnie O. George when he's playing good. And, yeah, most of the time we just call him Ronnie, though. He's, yeah, the yellow on the left-hand side near the red. On the side rail, that's his only issue. So he's going to be looking at a way to get that off. Not sure what he's going to cook up here. Also, you know, the yellow at the top rail's no gimme. He's got to get on that nice. But yeah, Ronnie likes to play the percentages. You're not going to see him take any unnecessary risks. Gus is saying they're 5-0 up. I just got a message from Gus saying that. And just as they've actually updated the score. How nice of them. So this could be all over right here. That would be an early finish. Yeah, nice shot, Ronnie. Oh, until it went in. It was a nice shot. Well, a nice idea. Oh, actually, you know what? It wasn't a nice shot. It was a shocker, but it, you know, a nice idea. Because now he's basically screwed. He's got to come up with some sort of safety here. Yeah, I was saying before that Ronnie's a percentages sort of player, but I don't see anything percentage about leaving your dead ball dead while you pot all your easy ones. That's the opposite of percentage. That's, well, I don't know. Garbage, really. You know, let's see what he can come up with here. Yeah, no, he had a crack at that. Had a crack at that to the middle. I mean, if I'm Ronnie, I'm happy I've missed that because, yeah, you're not really progressing your situation by potting your balls. You're making it so that you can have to split out your dead ball before your opponent. I mean, he didn't even need to use a ball to spit it out. He could have just set it up, and your opponent's got two dodgy balls like the ones he's just addressed, as well as the ball on the left-hand side rail. So, I guess right-hand side rail. See, I don't really agree with the way Ronnie's approached this frame. Now, I reckon Ronnie kind of needs to have a bit of a dip. I'd now be potting this yellow that he's closest to the side pocket and trying to land on the double, and that's what he's looking at. It's like, where do I need to be for this double to make it as easy as possible? Yeah, okay. Ronnie's decided to play it a bit different. And good result too, what Ronnie's done there. He's still no promotion on his dead ball, but he's covered another pocket for the black. Always handy. And his opponent's got no simple way. Actually, never mind. Sorry, I'm changing my opinion. Bad shot, Ronnie, because your opponent can just play the turnover. Just cut the red he's nearest to down onto the yellow and pot it, and he's in the box seat for this frame, really. But he's opted not to do that. He's played for a pot where if he got it, he's accomplished nothing, and if he's missed it, which he has, he's accomplished very little. So yeah, I don't agree with that shot, but anyway. Either way, he's left Ronnie little to work with, so I guess that's a silver lining. Oh, Dan's up. Dan is on. Oh, there we go. Sorry. Dan's had to, yep, there we go. Alright, Ronnie's only making things worse for himself. You're only making it worse for yourself? Making it worse? How could it be worse? Jehovah. Oh, I hope we don't get copyright struck for that. Yeah, Ronnie is just going to play safety, I reckon, because, yeah. So now Ronnie's in a position where Ronnie's just potted all of his balls, and now he's got no way to set up his dead ball without also setting up his opponent's only dead ball. And that just sucks. You don't want to be in that position. So I don't know why he put himself in it, because he's just completely voluntarily put himself in that position. That's why I think he beats you all day long. Trent, I don't know who you're referring to, but it's just not true. I know it's not true. Because, you know, I'm a bit of a wizard when it comes to this game. They don't call me Harry for nothing. Well, they also don't call me Harry. But yeah, anyway, Trent, I don't know why you're not here this weekend showing us what you can do. You're the king of these events. Known for your tight safety play and percentage work. Yeah, okay. Yeah, now that Anthony's gone and potted two of his balls and not progressed his frame, I think it's back to even over there. But I'm gonna start talking about this Div 2 final over here, because I've not been speaking about it for a while. We got oh, what's his first name? Sean Stone. Sean Stone here playing. Let me have a look. Can't quite see. Oh, Dan. Yeah, Sean and Dan again. So it's a rematch of the frame they had earlier. And Sean's just gone and sold the farm and snookered himself. Oh, let's see what he can cook up here. Yeah, I like that by Ronnie. Get that yellow out into the middle of the table where you can sort of work with it. You can nick off it, and well, you're less likely to be snookered from there. And where Dan's put the balls now, he's made it so that Anthony has a tough time not potting this red over the hole. And once it's potted, he has to just go for it. He's got to go for the double, and because you can't stall here. Well, you can try it. You can actually try and miss the red over. Actually, that's what he should do. Anthony should try and not pot this red on the left-hand side. This red that he looks like he's shaping up to pot, he should try and not pot it. Oh my God. I don't know if he tried to pot that or not. If he didn't try to pot that, that is so stiff. If he did try to pot that, well, whatever. You played the wrong shot and got the result that was always going to happen. Now he's got the double. Let's see. This is a shot that dreams or nightmares are made of. As it turns out, it's nightmares because he's missed it. Yeah, if he missed that red over the hole there and just made it so that... Oh, Trent's in Tassie. Yeah, right. Nice place, Tassie. Yeah, lovely scenery, all that sort of stuff. I mean, it's full of just total weirdos, though. I don't know if you guys know. I mean, of course you guys probably do know because you're all Australians out there, but Tasmania is actually slowly over time, because of tectonic plates and such, it's drifting away from Australia. And to be honest, the rest of Australia are all grateful for that, because... I mean, I don't know if you've ever met a Tasmanian, but they are just the weirdest people. Alright, and Ronnie is on a finish here. He's got roll in, roll in. Well, actually, he's going to screw back a bit, but... I'll back him to get him. 6-0 this could be for the... Oh, never mind. 5-1 it's going to be for Hit and Hope. Ronnie has proven he doesn't have the bottle, as Tem says. Doesn't have the bottle to win these frames in the finals. And Anthony's going to get the first frame for his team to make it 5-1. Oh, you hear some cheering in the background. I don't know what's going on over there. All right, Dan, come on. You watch enough pool. Surely you can... Oh, and there you go. Hit and Hope win 2 in a row. 5-2. The comeback is on. Look at these finals mirroring each other. It's like, come on. Come up with your own friggin' story. Don't just copy the other one. These guys are so unimaginative. All right, Dan, he might swing this round, try and get the ball off the side rail off. Nah, he's nicked that one. What's the plan now, Dan? What's the plan, Dan? Wonder if he'll... Nah, alright. If you can play the high one, I think he's hitting the red on the side. Who's this guy with his head in the way? The umpire. Get out of the... Oh, there we go. Thank you. Thank you. She's so rude. Alright, Dan's miss. I think it might work out okay for him. He's left his opponent very little, and he's going to get a better opportunity to nick this ball on the left-hand side rail off so that he can get things done. He's a doer, old Dan. And Sean's missed. The left hand, not much. That's a nice shot he's played there. Real nice. Dan's going to have to play a bit of a tuck-up snooker here, I think. Dan would like to get this yellow off the left-hand side rail off the rail and basically leave the white where it is. I wonder if he'll try and do that. That's the sort of, as Rob Bowen would say, or even Tam, that's the high tariff shot. You know, because, you know, British people say weird things. But he's always got the easy snooker or just nick off on the right-hand side here. No, he's playing my shot. Oh, it looks... I can't tell if he's on the ball to the top left. If he's on the ball to the top left, then Dan's just played a bit of a stinker, but if he's not, then shot Dan. Shot of the day. Oh. Alright, another drink's been emptied. Yes, Dan Lynch doing Dan Lynch things. Well, he clearly didn't have the snooker because Sean's hit the side rail before. So, Dan back with another chance. And if you mess these up, then, well... you know, that sentence can just end there. Yeah, he's got a perfect 2-rail swing round. He's got pretty much the whole table to land in here. And he's got tap in. So I'm backing him in. Oh, shivers. I've just probably want to change the camera on the left hand. Yeah, nice shot, Dan. Get nice and close to your work. Yep, come on, mate. Come on, Mr. CueballTV. I'm not biased at all, but always got to cheer for Dan. Well, so I guess I am biased, but whatever. Look, Gussie's ready to play. Oh, it's a Gussie and Jake. Hello. Yeah, I think it is Gussie and Jake. That's a big match right there. And Jake just throwing the triangle on the floor with contempt. Come on, Dan, seal the deal. Oh my god. That's nah, bad luck. I mean, it happens to everyone. Sometimes the dead straight ones that are a foot away from the hole, they can be the hardest ones at times. Yeah, it's yeah, I hate to see it, basically. But anyway, oh. Is Sean just snookered himself on his ball over the hole here, or is he fine? No, he's fine. Yeah, Dan, you've, wait. Okay. No, Dan, for those of you who haven't met Dan, haven't spoken to Dan, he's actually a strategic genius. Most of us out here, we're all playing checkers, but he's playing chess. And he sees the matrix. He knows that if he just plays a horrendously bad black, he's going to get back to the table with ball in hand. And it was about the only way the black could have been easier than it was the first time, and if he had ball in hand. But anyway. All right, Jake McCartney at the table on the yellows. Can play this guy, this Jake guy. Yeah, Dan, I agree. That was quality. You had him the whole time. It all makes sense. I agree. Any chance of changing the left camera? Yeah, now that Dan's done playing, Donnie, he can fix that for us. Can you... They're just playing on one table over there now, can you... Oh, there you go. Alright, Jake will be getting these, I'm quite sure. Oh, the towel's been thrown in, apparently. We've got Vaughan Burke and something Mellon. Can't remember his first name, but his last name was Mellon, because I made that terrible joke before. Oh, by the way, it's not Ronnie George and Anthony Hill. Jake and Gus. Jake McCartney, who, you know, can play, and Gus DeGiorgio, who he can't pull a bird to save himself. As we say, he couldn't pull a bird in a nest, but he can play pool, can Gussie. So if Jake manages to miss these two roll-ins, Gus will 100% be getting these. Guy Mellon, thanks Dale. Oh no, Paul Mulder. Vaughan and Paul Mulder. So it's not Mellon. Never mind. I'm just a total moron, apparently. Which I suppose you all knew, so no need to point that out. Alright, Hit and Hope are on the comeback. They're only 2 down now, 5-3. It's definitely winnable from 5-3. You wouldn't think it's winnable from 5-0, but what do I know? Vaughan, you've gone and done the safety break there. This table on the right hand side, I've seen crap break after crap break. I don't know if all these guys just need to learn how to break or if the rack is rubbish. Yeah, you're right, Dale. Cat's out of the bag, Dale. Everyone's clued in. All right, now Thorpe, watch this break. This will actually be a good break. Ah, look at that. Ah, he's absolutely slaughtered it. And no result. He's done the shrug. The classic shrug. It's almost a requirement of doing the shrug when you have a sledgehammer break and you don't get a ball. Ah, run so bad. Ah, why do bad things happen to good people? But anyway, Mitch Adams is at the table. Mitch is a handy player. He's also one of the best drinkers in the room. If Dale Kent was here, he could easily outdrink Mitch Adams, but he's probably one of the only ones who could. Maybe Ben Noonan. Yeah. Ooh. Who's at the table? Vaughn. Well, I'd call him Vaughn because apparently that's what his name is, but clearly it's actually pronounced Vaughan. Vaughan Burke is playing Paul Mortar. Let's see what Vaughan can come up with here. Vaughn has he doesn't really have, his thumbs don't work properly. Well, they're weird. He got some terrible birth defect at a young age, and it's pretty impressive watching him play. He has to hover his cue like over like some weird part, and he has to hold the cue in. Like it must be tough. He kind of looks like Nathan Appleton when he plays. If anyone knows what I'm talking about there, probably laughing along. Oh, Mitchy boys missed the tap in. Come on, Thorpe, we love you. Thorpe's at the table on the yellows, and he's got a lot of work to do here. He might play some Turner. Oh no, he's going to play this off the red. Yeah, nice start. Yeah, and that's a good shot because that's giving him a bit of insurance by killing the red on the side rail. Oh, not killing it, but making it more difficult. All right. I love how Thorpe just gets down, plays the shot, and then thinks about what he's going to do next. You know, normally you plan a bit ahead before just playing a shot, but no, not Thorpe. He's like, yeah, I'm Thorpe. I can do whatever I want. Hey, I don't know if Vaughn was trying to miss that. I hope he was, because that was shite if he didn't. Okay, I figured out Thorpe's plan. He can roll this ball to the middle, and then actually no, I don't know his plan. Oh no, he can play this off the red. Yeah, of course. No, he plays this off the red, and then it opens up the middle for his yellow. And then he's kind of got tap-ins, actually. He's got to play a nice little sort of slip-by shot. He's probably going to hit the... well, I'll say it when he gets to it. Oh, no. Oh, it's a disaster. He's missed the red. He just needed the littlest tickle on that red and he would have been fine. Now he's got to play this yellow up to the top, I think. He can play a plant on his ball yellow over the hole. And that's a hard shot. See if he's capable. Oh no. Oh, I didn't think that went. Maybe it did. Oh, that's a great result by Thorpe because no, Mitchy can. If Mitch can get the white in the right spot, he can cut his red under the yellow and get it in the middle, and then he can probably play his red on the left under the yellow at the top left. I think it'll squeeze in. So Mitch can get these. Let's see if he's. Well, that's just a shocker. I don't even know what he was trying to do there. Yeah, well, Mitch is playing some chaos pool at the moment. Oh, what a shot by Paul on the right-hand side. It's gone about as bad as it possibly could have. That's just no reward for quite a nice shot there, but... And yeah, Vaughan's just going to have a pretty simple finish if Paul misses. The only difficult ball is the yellow on the left-hand side, pretty much over the hole. He's got to get the white below the red to be on it, and that's the only difficult shot. So Paul has to come up with something. Oh nothing. And he's not only that, he's left Vaughan on the only ball that was remotely difficult. So, yeah, barring a huge mistake by Vaughan, or Vaughan, sorry, this frame is over. Just keep a nice tidy white. Yeah, nice shot, Mitch. Cover the black to this hole. Ah, Vaughan, you've gotten away with that. Nah, actually, it's a bit unfair to say he's gotten away with that because he's landed on everything. It's probably better to say Vaughan's landed perfect. Yeah, the reason I say he's got away with it is I think he should have played a shot to come on a line that's leaves him more options. Meaning he could have been further away from these yellows and then been on any of them. But as it is, he played the shot perfect. Dan, why'd you go, ooh? He's landed perfect. Oh, okay. Oh, it was a good oar. Sorry. Dan, you got to work on your oars, alright? Because I'm struggling to interpret them. Now, does this swim in? It does. I didn't see Thorpe's shot, but it had to be pretty crap because he's left his opponent tap-tap-taparoo over here. Tappy, tippy, tappy, tippy, tappy. Ooh, that could have been better, Mitch, but oh well. It looks like he's got to play this ball on the right and then go off zigzag across to get on the black. Which is, I mean, it's a shot Mitch is certainly capable of. Oh, that's the I thought Dan gave a minute ago, but clearly he didn't. Oh, Berkey, actually, I looked away for a second and I think he's gone the wrong way because this shouldn't be his last ball, I don't think. Oh, no, actually he did. I forgot where he ended up before. No, yeah, he went the right way, but he's played that like crap, but... Yeah, sorry, I forgot where Berkey was. He did play that right. He would have liked more angle, so it was easier to come off two rails and swing around. But he's got a shot on the black. I mean, can't complain. This goes, I believe. Oh, Dale, by the way, if you're still in the chat, I got to point out, we went to Bonnie and Clyde's again, right? Which last time we went, we're like, this is the greatest pizza I've ever had. And it was rubbish. I was very unimpressed. Not as good as last time. Though, to be fair, we hyped it up so much last time that... Oh, Berkey got it a bit thick. And that's the price you pay for losing the white. And actually, he missed the pocket to the right-hand side, which means if he got it... No, never mind. If he got it, he would have missed it by more. Ignore me. Alright, Thorpe. What do you got? Oh no! Ah, Paul! And that's probably pretty devastating for him because, as I said before, they were playing on much faster tables before. Different cook there? Yeah, maybe, Dale. Either way, I was pretty disappointed. I got the exact same pizza as last time and I'm like, this is not what I remember it to be. Last time it felt like an orgasm in my mouth. This time it felt like I was scraping my tongue against some sandpaper. Anyway. I'm glad I put some nice mental images in your heads, everyone. Oh, that's a good effort from where you were, Paul. But the damage is already done. Vaughan's got a free shot here. And when I say free shot, I reckon the free shot is cut the black to the middle. The reason I say that is you're leaving the white a million miles from your opponent's ball and they're gonna have a tough time of it. Plus, usually you can't go wrong going for the closest pocket, and that's what he's doing. Oh, Mitchie, nice shot. Thorpe, I don't know what Thorpe did, but he's left Mitchie kind of tap-ins because the black swims into that middle. Oh, Berkey's overcut it. Okay. Tell you what, the back and forth on this frame on the right have been crazy. If the bookies were taking bets on this frame on the right, they would have lost a fortune, I reckon. Now Mitch has an unmissable black here because this swims in. His pocket's as big as friggin' Paris Hilton's. Alright, yeah, alright, back to 5-4. Tell you, this is the point where the sphincters start to tighten. in the grand final, only one frame in it. And unfortunately for Dan, who's sitting right next to me, JT Hart have gone into an even worse position. 6-3. The comeback needs to happen. All right, Ron Petroni here. He's a rock. Solid as a rock, this fellow. Old Ron. Should start calling him Uluru. Oh, now we got JR. Winding back the years. Mate, I mean, I know he looks like he's 250 years old, but he's actually only about 80. So yeah, he can still kind of play, JR. And he's playing Joseph Evans, the young gun. I mean, the age difference between these guys is almost higher than I can count. Oh mate, what a break. Put his whole body weight into that, which I've got to say is a fair bit. And he's got a ball. That's one of the first balls I've seen potted off the break. He's waddled off to get his actual cue. And here he is. Now JR, he used to love World Rules, this bloke. He'd love the 40-minute frame. Actually, he's told me before he never felt more alive than when he was playing frames that took 40 minutes. So, you know, IR has really taken one of his greatest pleasures out of life. But anyway, here he is in the final, so he's clearly doing something right. He looks like he's eyeing up the yellows, which depends. If this red goes to the bottom left, I think reds are the balls. No, he's going reds, actually. Well, the reds are probably the balls anyway, to be fair. Oh, he swung that around. Yeah, right. That's a creative first shot by Jay there. I call him Jay for short, because, you know, JR's a bit of a mouthful. Alright, Ron Petroni playing Danny Dullock. Bit of a battle of the sexes over here on the right hand side. Men versus women. If you've ever watched pool before, you probably think it'd favour Ron, but you never know. Oh, foul break there. Ron gets ball in hand behind baulk. And JR's gone and missed. Here's the young whippersnapper, Joseph Evans. I mean, I commentated on him before, and, you know, there's not many people who I actually are so good that I kind of actually dislike them. And Joseph is one of those people. But he's so hard to dislike. He's just such a nice guy. But, you know, stuff him. What business do you have being that good when you were born in 2005? 2005. Can you believe that? 2005. Think about what you were doing in 2005. Joseph Evans was 0 at that time. Disgraceful. I imagine he's going to double the yellow on the right-hand side. That's going to be his solution for that ball. Because that's his only problem ball, that one. Oh, I see. Oh, that's so clever, actually. So he's looking at rolling this in and then playing the yellow off the red to the right-hand middle. And then after he hits the red, it will nudge the yellow on the rail off. This is a shot that I always see people play, and every time they play it, I think, what a brilliant shot, I should do that more. And I never think of it. But Joseph is obviously smarter than me. And look at that. Oh, it's gone shit. Never mind, it's fine. Never mind. What a shot. Look at this kid. This kid's flying. He's barely out of the womb, this bloke, and he's just smashing people left, right and centre. Yep, nice shot. And this is all over. What a pleasure to watch. Alright, back to the frame on the right-hand side. I don't know whose shot it is. Let me just have a look. Ah, it's Ron. Ron the Rock, as I said before. Yeah, it's just classic Ron. Promote your hardest ball and let them go. He loves to do stuff like that. Just promote. Patience. As they say, patience is a virtue, virtue is a grace, and Grace is a little girl who would never wash her face. Meanwhile, on the left-hand side, Joseph is on the black. Just too good, this kid. But one thing I will say, he needs a better haircut. His hair looks like a toupee, and it's not. Oh, he's missed it! That's what you get for not having a good haircut, everyone. That's karma. And it could also be that he really feels he wants the final to be an epic moment, a 6-6 epic decider in the final. So he's decided, I'm going to actually lay off. I'm going to let the old guy win. All right, he's earned it with his millions of years of life. He's earned a nice victory. Oh, what a shot! Sorry, I was too slow to mention this, but Dan was just saying that he thinks that plant was on, and it was. So Danny's, this is a huge out, by the way, if she gets these. This is I mean, tough shot here, but this is for the win. Oh, Joseph has done basically all you can do and set the black up somewhere. And hope that JR falls to bits. But JR, with his almost infinite experience, due to his extremely advanced age, I reckon he can get these. Yeah. Alright, Danny, can you get the thin cut to the middle? Oh, that's what she went for, but she's missed it. Oh, she's almost hit the black anyway. Alright, now Ron is gonna, what do they call it? Dig the screws in or whatever, tighten the screws, hammer the nail, whatever you call it when you secure a frame. He's gonna do that. Although it looks like he's going for it based on this, which I don't mind. I'm actually surprised to see him because he's normally Ron, you're really playing with fire here, alright? You're not supposed to hit it with your tip. And he got closer and closer with every tap. But yeah, he's going to roll this in, and then the question is he going to roll under? He's going to roll under, I think. Roll under for this ball to the right-hand middle, because his options were stun up for the ball to the right-hand middle, or roll down for the ball to the right-hand middle, right? There were these two options. And it's just a personal preference, I think, which one you go for, but I would have done not this. In fact, that shot was crazy. I don't know what he was thinking there. But yeah, I would have played for the high middle and then the ball to the bottom left. But everyone has their own preference. Meanwhile, JR on the left has tap-ins. So there's not much to say there. Ron's got a huge shot to pull off here. I think he's capable. If you just cut the ball to the middle, I think it's a natural angle of two rails to get out for your last ball. But man, is this a pretty tricky cut. 30 seconds has been called. Oh, JR is oh, what a playing with fire over there. I don't actually know why he did that. You could have just rolled it in, and then you got a pretty natural tap finish. But he's decided he wants to do a rusty wheeler and swing the white all around the table with complete disregard to any sense. Alright, here we go. Huge pocket to the middle for the win. And Danny does it. In the battle between men and women, women come out on top. And that's all she wrote for the Division 2 Grand Final. JT Hart have been defeated by any danger. JT Hart are very good at coming second in these comps. Nelson's going to want to work on that. Alright, JR, you got to pump this in and get up for the black. Oh, he's decided to stun off the rail. Yeah, that's a nice shot. He's got a dead straight black. Let's hope his eyes don't fail him. And this is 5-5, and Joseph is going to have to lick his wounds after a massive choke. This is basically the black Joseph missed. And JR is just gone, Joseph, I know you're a young fella. I know you think you're good, but I'm not a choker unlike you. I'll go give Joseph shit for this later. You know, I actually feel a lot better about myself seeing Joseph mess that up because, oh, look at Gus. Gus is shattered. Gus has this thing where he thinks he's the only player who wins in finals in whatever team he plays in. And he's not entirely wrong, though. He didn't win his second frame, despite, well, he didn't get a shot, but he still didn't win it. So, I mean, glass houses, Gus. Glass houses. Oh, here's Matty V. Matty V, you know, every morning Matty V gets up and looks himself in the mirror and goes, fuck, I look good. I mean, look at that beard. Look at those dreadlocks. What a sexy man. His Tinder profile, it goes off like you wouldn't believe. Also, sorry for swearing, everyone. Bad name you give love. Whoa. Bit of Bon Jovi going on in the background there. I've got to love Bon Jovi. Matty V, actually, he does give love a bad name. I will say that. He's got the shades on his head too. Look at that. Strutting around. My God, what a man. Anyway, he's done a real nice break there, and he's got options. Yellows or reds. All I'm looking at in this frame is what set of balls have an easier time dislodging the two on the bottom rail here. And Matt, that was a crap shot. That was just full filth, garbage, trash. Because the plan for Matty on the reds, right, is you get to the right-hand side of the... Gus is a winner no matter what he does. Yeah, I agree, Franco. He's fantastic at no matter what he does. No matter what. Unless he goes to WA and plays Rocky Hammond. But no matter what he does, he's a winner. Alright, Matty V, he's potted his ball that... So, as I was saying before, the reason I liked reds is he could get to the high side of that ball that he's just potted and pot it and use the white to nudge the red that's near the yellow on the bottom left. But he hasn't done that, and now I don't know what he's going to do. He's just chilling like a villain on penicillin, and he's making no real attempt to address the problem ball, which, you know, ladies and gentlemen out there, if you're new to the game, the first thing you should be looking at is the ball that's not possible to pot, and you should be thinking about, how can I make this ball so that it can pot? Matty, of course, rematch anytime. Yeah, I guarantee, Franco, that rematch will not happen because, well, to be frank, Gus would spank him like a red-headed stepchild, alright? So that rematch will never happen. Anyway, Matt's played the turnover. Who is commentating, please? Wing, I'd rather stay anonymous, just because I don't want to get punched. Nah, it's Logan Brand, Wing. Logan Brand, who plays for the Pool Hub. Alright, Matty, if I'm Matty, I'll just set my ball up on the left here, bottom left. Just set it up. Leave it on. Basically say to your opponent, if you don't get him, you're done. See you later, son. And that's a pretty bold statement to make, and I think it's one that Matty should make. No, he's going off the rail. I think that's worse than just wicking off it and setting it up, but... Oh, he's playing Raj. I've just noticed he's playing Raj. I think that's worse. I would have just nicked the red off and left the white sort of on the right-hand side rail. But either way, Matt's made his ball on, so there's pressure. Yeah, Franco, yeah, I know what I'm talking about, all right? I'm not just here for my good looks, okay? How many jug 'em ups this weekend? It was just the one. And funny, there were only two chances at jug ups, and both of them were Reese. And you know, there's the old saying, couldn't happen to a better bloke. And with our team, it happened to be true. Because, you know, for those of you who have met Reese Godden, he's one of the all-time best humans on the planet. But every time he plays with the pool hub, he has to jug up. It just happens. So, unlucky, I say. And yeah, we all got alcoholic lemon lime hard raiders, because why would you get anything else? Anyway, Matty V has now set up his ball that I thought was set up before, but apparently wasn't. And now Raj has got to make things happen, alright? And that's a nice pot. He's got 2 dead balls, Raj. And they're very dead. He's got left-hand side rail and bottom side rail. Oh, bottom side rail. Bottom rail. Oh, here we go. What a shot. What a shot. You couldn't place that better. Now, if Raj was Jake McCartney, he'd slam this to the top pocket, screw back, and then cut the other yellow across and be done with the frame. But instead he's... What was even the plan, Raj? Raj, if you listen to this back, I hope you come back to me and answer what the hell your plan was there, because that shot was somewhere between stupid and insane. You had 2 dead balls that needed to be addressed. You decided to address the ball that wasn't dead. You decided to move it nowhere and leave Matty tap-ins. I don't know what you were even thinking. So yeah, I'm just confused. I don't know sometimes. Maybe I'm getting too old for this game. I mean, I'm in my late 20s now. The good years of my life are behind me. There's Reese in the chat. Yeah, sorry, Reese. I mean, he's probably flattered that I did refer to him as one of the all-time best humans, but he is also a jug magnet. And I'm not talking about ladies with huge cans. I'm talking about jug-ups on weekends. Yeah, Matty, only Joseph Evans could miss this black, I reckon. Matty will make no mistake. Oh, I see. See, if you notice, if you wind back 10 seconds and look at Matty as he plays that shot, the parting of Matty's beard as he plays the shot is similar to the parting of the Red Sea that occurred in biblical times. So Matty's kind of like Moses, I guess. Anyway, Stall have won their first frame. They just lost 5 in a row after winning 5 in a row. Consistency is key with jug 'em up style. I agree. And also, I appreciate that last time you played for the Hubdale, you provided us with a delightful jug 'em up. We all loved it. You and Lockie came in with the goods. And even though you didn't play with us at the next Bendigo Dale, you'll be pleased to hear that I had the jug up for the first time ever at Bendigo. And the worst part is I didn't even get a shot. Bloody Vaughan Burke, who played before in this same stream, Vaughan, he's actually dead to me because he master broke on me when I was on a jug. What a prick. I know some of you out there might think Vaughan's a good guy, but he really isn't. Anyway, Hit and Hope have, oh my god, I've forgotten his name again. But this guy, whose name I forgot, playing Ronnie George. Yeah, nice. Yeah, it wasn't nice, Dale. It was terrible, okay? You never want to jug up because it costs you like $70. Hilly and Ronnie? Yeah, you're right, Wilco. Mate, they're in the final. They're all good players. Everyone here can play. And what more could you want in the grand final? Sailor made Jack Green jug him up. Ah, yes. Dale, you love to see it. Cop that, Jack. Jack almost had a jug up at Wonthaggi, I remember, when we played him and we messed up the brakes. I played Jack and it was Jack's brake, but we messed it up and I broke instead, and I master broke, and it came down to the wire for Jack to have to jug up when not getting a shot when it was meant to be his brake. But alas, Stoney, the Stone Man himself, was too good and he won a frame and saved Jack from the jug up. But that's all history. It's all in the past. Dan, can you fix the stream, please? No, Lorenzo. Dan's just too busy having a chin wag with Nelson and Ron and not doing his job. Thanks, Lorenzo. Ronnie's gone the yellows here, and tell you what, I like his chances. These are real gimmies. She's got to be on the underside of this ball to the middle, and he can really come down the tail. Ooh! I think he's on the underside of that. We don't have the top camera at this event because we're in a gymnasium and it's pretty difficult to set up. But like if Ronnie was on the underside of this ball, he's got a real simple float up the table. Jamie Stevens likes the word float. And then he can just have tap, tap, tap. But he's going to have a bit of distance now. And, you know, you never want distance. Never in a final. Never in the final under the pump when your hands are all jittery. You want to be close to your work. But I still back Ronnie to get these because, you know, Ronnie O'George, all right? He's a freak show. Yep, looks good. This is it. This is the... What, is he not on it? Oh, if he's not on it, Ronnie, that shot was crap. Are you joking? You have to screw back 10 centimetres and you do 4? What are you doing? What are you doing, mate? Well, now he's in all sorts. He's got to really land on a very precise line. You sort of aim to hit... You want to be aiming to hit the red to the left of the two that are above the yellow. Well, really you can hit either red, but I'd be aiming for that one because if you miss it completely to the left, you're still going to be on the yellow. You're going to have a cutback, but you're going to be on it. Good to see you tuning in, Lorenzo, Wilco, Dale, Reese. It's good to get some crowds. 87 people tuning in. Welcome, everyone. I'm sorry that the commentary can't be any better. Oh, Ronnie, that's really stiff, everyone. He's played that on a really good line. He's just not got the pace. As John Virgo says, he's got the line, has he got the pace? I can't do a John Virgo, alright? I got no idea. Just running out of things to say. But yeah, Ronnie, that sucks. That shot Ronnie's just played has actually summed up the Pool Hub's entire weekend. Just playing like a dog or feces. Ugh. Man, I'm almost out of drink. I'm gonna have to go get another one. Well, I will. I wanna push you around. Well, I will. Alright, Ronnie, your objective with this shot is just make sure the yellow's not dead, alright? Keep it off rails. Keep it in the middle of the table. Keep pressure on the reds. And that's, nah, Ronnie, come on, man. That was never going to hit a rail. Oh, unless he was aiming thinner, actually. No, look at this guy. He don't want to pick it up himself. Come on, just grab it. Jeez, what a... Clearly he's used to having average commentary. Shane, honestly, I'll take average, alright? Average isn't good, it isn't bad. It's just, you know, average. Commentary goes with my pool ability. So yeah, I take that as a terrific compliment. Commentary fair, singing terrible. Well, alright, Wilco, tell you what, I won't quit my day job, alright? Alright, here we go, mates. Time to get it to 6-all. Oh, he's landed not amazing. Go home, Logan. Steve, Gus is my ride. So I'm kind of waiting for the final to be over. No. No, it's good to know that the singing is universally hated. Oh yeah, no, this is a shot. Absolutely. Yeah, nice shot. I reckon he's getting them now. That's good. That's a really good shot. And that was a really clever shot too. He played it as a shot to nothing. Ronnie O'George would have been on nothing. I said who's commentating wing. Are you not paying attention? What is the point me talking if you're not even going to listen? It's Logan Brand, all right? Address all hate mail to danlynch@gmail.com. All right, Ronnie. I believe in you, all right? Ronnie O'George here. He's going to smash this in. He's going to screw the white back onto the top rail and tap in the black and see you later, son. I might be sleeping out. Yeah, maybe. There's a good chance. What I missed that one. I agree, Dale. That was a shocker. He did all the hard work. He played an absolute perler of a shot. And, yeah, he's missed the sitter. Come on, Ronnie. You play some... Look at this. Look how straight Ronnie's cueing is. This is actually really nice. You got a nice look at it. I mean, he's twitched, though. I reckon he's strangled the cue there. Yeah, sorry, Stevie. Or Stephen, whatever. Stephen Fox, sorry there, but Ronnie's let you down. He's clearly demonstrated that he didn't want to win. Hilly jumped more than Jack Rabbit on the last. Yeah, you're right. And then Ronnie did the same thing. No, Ronnie didn't jump. He just sort of twitched and gripped the cue. Oh my God! This is? Neither of these two want to win. Apparently, they're just can't deal. Head wobble. Yeah, maybe you're right, Dale. Dale, by the way, is the king of jumping up after the shot. Dale looks like a rabbit when he plays. He's jumping all over the place, but if you look at him, he delivers the cue beautifully and then jumps up. And it looks ridiculous, and you wonder how he ever pots a ball, but he does because he's a wizard. Who played for the Hub this weekend? Brozza, it's best not to name names, okay? You don't want to name and shame people who have had an absolute disaster of a weekend. But since you've insisted, it was myself, Logan Brand, it was Sean Partridge, Reese Godden, Nathan Charles, Jason Smiley, Greg Allison, and Terry Shields. And yeah, we all sucked like we all worked for Thai massage parlors. Basically, it was a calamity of an event. I teach you how to double, Logan. Dale, that would be awesome because I'm one of the worst doublers on the planet. Yeah, Nelson's basically saying, look, I didn't actually play shit, all right? I just got really unlucky. Which, you know, if you go back and watch Nelson's frame, you'll know is a lie. Nelson played like he'd never played before. But that's pretty typical of Nelson in finals. I'm going to go tackle him real quick. Anyway, I'm going to get a drink. I might leave this on while I do so, because why not? What else are you guys listening to? Just mute it if you don't want to hear me talking shit. Well done, mate. Do you have anything to say for the fans out there?
That's nerve-wracking.
Nerve-wracking, mate. Absolutely. If you've never played in one of these finals, you don't know what it's like.
No, I haven't played in the grand final. Finals, but not grand finals.
Right.
Very nerve-wracking.
Yeah, you can't blame him. All right, here we go. Down to the wire for all of the marbles. We have Greg Santod Blang Tatong. I don't know how to say that name. And he's playing against Ash Watts. Wait, Ash Watts? Oh, yeah, that makes sense, because on his shirt it says Watsy. Yeah, I figured it out. Thank you, and solid team for the hub. Brother, you know, I thought that, but when all of us play like we've never played... Well, I'll put it this way. When all of us play like Jack Wake, you can't expect us to do well. And unfortunately, that's what happened. Not to call out Jack Wake, but yeah, if you've seen Jack play, you'll know what I mean. Alright, I'm probably on my final drink for the weekend. Because surely this frame can't go too long. Alright, dry break, and Ash is the first fella at the table. See ya, Ruben. So I gotta say goodbye to people, you know, keep up. Okay, he fancies the yellows, he reckons. Wait, was that a dry break? Why have one of each ball been potted then? Oh wait, he just potted a red. Right, it was just completely blind. Apparently I'm just completely blind. He rolls in a red and I say he potted a yellow for some reason. He fancies the reds. Yeah, well, Matty V owns the team, Stephen. So he gets to call it whatever he wants. Dale, I'm living with Gus now in Sydenham. So the drive's only about 3 hours, so it's not that bad. And he's driving too, so I can probably take a couple of travellers with me and get absolutely plastered and annoy him with my commentating on his driving. Nice double there. But, I mean, I've said it before and I'll say it again. Potting balls is not helping him. He's got 2 pretty cactus balls under the black. He's got no real way of addressing it. He's just doubled a ball that was on and pretty easy for no real value. But anyway, let's say he smashes his plant in, cuts the ball to the middle and sets him up. And oh, actually, you know what? Tell you what, I may be about to eat my words, because if he pots this ball and then cuts the ball above the black, oh wait, okay, so he pots the ball on the right, cuts the ball above the black to the middle, stuns into the black and then the yellows. He may be on his last red for what could be the greatest finish you'll ever see in a 6-6 hill decider. Let's see if Ash Watts can pull this off. Stickman will be back next year, brother. Well, good to hear. We missed Tranny, we missed you, and we missed, well, I guess Bully. And Dan usually plays with you, doesn't he? Yeah. So, yeah, it was a shame to not see you around, but, you know, we're glad we didn't have to play with you. Because, well, the way the hub was going, you would have spanked us 7-0. Oh, you went the double. Maybe it wasn't onto the middle, and basically everything I said was completely irrelevant and stupid. I don't think so, Logan. No distracting my son, or he will let you walk home. Don't tell the world where he lives. Oh, who cares? Gus lives in Sydenham and he'll tell anyone. I didn't give the address away. Like, what's someone going to do? Wander around Sydenham going, Gus! Gus! Alright, now Greg's at the table, and from this position, yellows are a huge favourite. Huge. Just don't do anything stupid. Just set your balls up and wait for victory. Instead, he looks like he's going to pot this ball. Maybe, yeah. I can see the... Oh, no, I wouldn't have done that. I would have just snooked it on the ball on the rail, but... Yo, jump on? No. Never mind. We almost had an expert commentator come to join us, but he decided he don't want to speak to me. Yeah, as I was saying, I wouldn't have potted that ball to the middle. I would have just... The ball is on now. I would have just whacked that sort of off 3 rails and snook it on the side rail. to leave my opponent no real shot. But Greg looks like he wants to be a hero. He's the sort of guy to grab life by the horns and really well, I don't know where I'm going with that actually, but grab life by the horns. What does that saying mean? Like you grab a bull by the horns, yeah? Yeah, I suppose, yeah, he's grabbing life by the horns like it's a bull. There you go. That's what I meant to say. Oh. This next shot has to be, actually, honestly, I don't remotely agree with what he's doing, but if he gets them, honestly, good on him. He's got to play a bit of a, no, actually, I like this shot because it's a shot to nothing. It's a semi-tester, but he's really going to leave his opponent SFA if he misses it. And then if he gets the high enough angle on his last yellow, he can come up for his last ball and yeah, get on the black nicely. So you know what? Maybe I'm about to eat my words here. I think both of these players this game have been too aggressive. Both of them could have played more safe options and really secure the frame or get into a good position. Both of them have chosen not to do that. And we'll see if it works out. Sometimes the nerve gets to you, you know? The nerves get to you and you just panic and pop balls. And I think that's what both of these guys have done because, well, yeah. These outs have gone for a pretty low percentage. But, I mean, what do I know? I mean, I'm just sitting here commentary because, well, we lost, didn't we? Yeah, he's having a big think about this because he's landed real awkward, and he's played an absolute belter. That shot is one of the best shots you'll see, everyone. He was just off the rail, and he smashed that in with a ton of top. That is a grand final worthy shot, and honestly, Greg, take a bow. Yeah, finish your out, mate. Be proud. Hold your head high. You've won your team the final with an incredible out that I think you were insane to go for, but you got it anyway and you made me look stupid. And congratulations to Stall, who I think have been the best team all weekend. I believe they finished top of the ladder and, well, they showed everyone who's boss. From 5-0 to 6-0. That was a hell of a final. Now Joseph just needs to learn how to pot a black, and this could have been over 30 minutes ago. But anyway, I know, huge finish, Dale. I 100% agree. That was sexy as Sydney Sweeney in a G-banger is what that was. What a shot! He couldn't have played that better. Amazing. Congrats to all. Santa's got it in the bag. Yeah, Santa's actually, that's a good way to change his last name into something that's pronounceable. Alright, anyway, I'm going to stop hurting your ears and head off. Thanks for tuning in all, and have a good afternoon.